वेलकम टू आईटी अकेडमिक्स। इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे स्टोन की क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, स्टोन के क्या क्या यूजेस होते हैं, एंड प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ गुड बिल्डिंग स्टोन एंड द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ स्टोन। स्टोन की क्रशिंग वैल्यू कितनी होती है। दिस इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ स्टोन मैसनरी एंड द स्टोन पीसेज आर यूज्ड प्रॉपर्ली इन दिस मैसनरी इन दिस स्ट्रक्चर। सो व्हाट इज स्टोन? स्टोन इज नेचुरली अवेलेबल कंस्ट्रक्शन मटेरियल derived from rocks. And what is a rock? A rock is a solid collection of minerals. In geology, naturally occurring and coherent aggregate of one or more minerals is called rock. And the minerals can be feldspar, quartz, mica, hornblende, kaolinite, calcite, dolomite. In civil engineering, stone is highly useful material. Construction of residential and public building, construction of dam, weir, harbor, bridge abutment, and the face work of structure for appearance and ornamental value. Road, metal, and railway ballast. रोड में स्टोन आपने देखा ही है, पूरा का पूरा एग्रीगेट जो पड़ता है डाबर बिटमिन के साथ में, उसमें पूरा स्टोन पीसेज रहते हैं। एंड रेलवे बैलास्ट, रेलवे ट्रैक पर जो पत्थर के टुकड़े डाले जाते हैं, रेलवे बैलास्ट। एग्रीगेट फॉर कंक्रीट, स्टोन डस्ट एज सब्स्टिट्यूट फॉर सैंड। थिन स्लैब्स फॉर रूफिंग, फ्लोरिंग एंड पेवमेंट्स। लाइमस्टोन for manufacturing of lime and cement. You can see this picture. Basically, the volcanic eruption is happening. We can classify geologically in three ways: igneous rock, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic rock. Igneous rock is formed by cooling and the solidifying from a molten state of magma. And the best example, granite and basalt. We can see here the various types of igneous rock: basalt, gabbro, granite, okay, obsidian and pumic. Sedimentary rock कैसे बनती है? Sedimentary rocks formed by process of cementation of small particles that result from the disintegration of rocks. Example है limestone and sandstone. So sedimentary rock हमारी जो है लेयर बाई लेयर जो है धीरे धीरे जमने से हाई, ये प्रोसेस काफ़ी लंबा होता है, इसमें थाउजेंड्स ऑफ ईयर से ज़्यादा का भी टाइम लग सकता है। सो ग्रेजुअली डिपोजिशन होता रहेगा, लेयर बाई लेयर चीज़ें कॉम्पैक्ट होती रहेंगी, जमती रहेंगी। फाइनली दे विल कन्वर्ट इन रॉक बिकॉज ऑफ द चेंज इन टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर beneath the surface. And the example of this sedimentary rock is breccia and conglomerate, limestone, sandstone, shale. And now we come to the metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rock is formed by the metamorphism, actually formed by gradual changes in the structure of either igneous or sedimentary rock caused by heat, water and pressure. And finally you will get marble and slate type stones. So metamorphic rock जो है metamorphism होने के बाद में बनती है metamorphism of igneous and sedimentary. The example of gneiss and marble, quartzite, schist and slate are the example of this category. Now we come to the properties of stone. What are the important properties of stone? Stone must have good texture, specific gravity should be high, appearance should be aesthetically good, and strength is good, hardness, percentage of wear, porosity and abrasion, porosity and water absorption, weathering, toughness, resistance to fire, ease in dressing, seasoning. Texture, you can see a good building stone should have a compact fine crystallized structure and free from cavities, cracks or patches of soft or loose material. Specific gravity should be greater than 2.7, but generally ये 2.6 के आसपास में रहती है. 2.6 is also good for building use, and but better if it is greater than 2.7. Heavy stone are more compact and less porous, and they can be used for various engineering application like dam, harbor. So खास तौर से इनके लिए हमें स्पेसिफिकली 2.7 और उससे ज़्यादा, बट बिल्डिंग के लिए 2.6 is also fine. Appearance, stone used for face work must be distant in appearance and must be capable of preserving their color uniformity for long duration. Now crushing strength of stone should be greater than 100 Newton per square. Hardness, the coefficient of hardness हम लोग कैलकुलेट करते हैं हार्डनेस नंबर पे. ब्रिनल हार्डनेस नंबर हुआ, हार्डेस्ट मटेरियल अवेलेबल है हमारे पास में डायमंड से हम लोग स्क्रैच लेके फिर हम लोग टेस्ट करते हैं. देयर इज अ टेस्ट इन मटेरियल टेस्टिंग लैब. रोड वर्क की उसमें हार्डनेस का होना बहुत ज़रूरी है स्टोन की, क्योंकि उसमें एब्रेशन होने के चांसेस ज़्यादा है. हार्डनेस बिटवीन 14 to 17, द स्टोन इज सेड टू बी मीडियम हार्डनेस. इफ द लेस देन 14, द स्टोन इज सेड टू बी पुअर हार्डनेस. सो इन केस ऑफ बिल्डिंग इट इज इवन इफ मोर देन 14 is sufficient. Facility of dressing, the stone should be such that they can be easily curved, molded, cut and dressed. Right? Fracture should be sharp, even, bright and clear with grains well cemented, means bonded together. परसेंटेज वियर हम लोग टेस्ट करते हैं कि कितना उसमें जो है क्रश होने का चांसेस है, वियर होने का चांसेस. द वियर इज मोर देन 3%, द स्टोन इज नॉट सेटिस्फैक्ट्री, एंड फॉर अ गुड बिल्डिंग स्टोन द वियर शुड बी equal to or less than 3%. Resistance to fire, the mineral composing stone should be such that shape of stone is preserved when fire occurs. The failure of stone in case of fire may be due to rapid rise in temperature, sudden cooling and different coefficient of linear expansion of the minerals. तो अलग अलग coefficient of thermal expansion of mineral का तब भी जल्दी से क्रैक आने के चांसेस है. Seasoning, the stone should be well seasoned before putting into use. Stone should be dried or seasoned before they are used in structural work, like the timber seasoning. Seasoning of stone is also there. So the stone should be well seasoned before putting into use, and stone should be dried and seasoned before they are using in structural work. A period of 6 to 12 months is considered to be sufficient for proper seasoning. Now toughness index is there. The toughness is the property which determines the resistance against impact. Okay, so impact value हम लोग determine करते हैं इस test में. If the value of toughness index comes below 13, the stone is not tough. It exceeds 19. Toughness of the stone is said to be high. Durability should be good, and stone should be durable. The various factors contributing durability of stone are its chemical composition, texture, resistance, atmospheric, and other influences. Characteristics of good building stone. Few characteristics we can see. It should be chemically inert, and it should not be react easily with other substances. It should possess sufficient hardness to resist absorption in the set. It must clean and free from clay, vegetables and other organic materials. It should not produce shrinkage and cracks. It should possess sufficient toughness to withstand impact and vibrating load. Should be durable and should be strong enough to withstand against weathering action. It should be easily workable, and it should have uniform color. It should have compact grain structure. It possesses better strength. Water absorption should be less than 5%. So this is very important to note. Water absorption should not be more than 5%, or should be less than 5% of the dry weight. It must be well seasoned. It should have fire resistant. Its specific gravity should not be less than 2.4. Next we can see here the compressive strength of different types of building stone. We can say the crushing strength, granite and basalt 153 to 189 Newton per mm square, granite 104. So 10 times अगर हम बात करें compressive strength और crushing strength of stone is 10 times higher than that of brick. Brick में हमने देखा 3.5 or to 10.5 Newton per mm square and higher than that, but in this case in case of stone it is much higher than like 104 Newton per mm square. Sandstone 65 even Newton per mm square. Limestone 55 and laterite 1.82 सबसे कम है laterite के केस में. Merits of wood building stone: it's a natural construction material, highly suitable and durable building material, better resistance against water, fire. And demerits of building stone: stone is an expensive construction material. Stone construction needs very skilled labor because of its characteristics. Highly time consuming process from collection to supply, high transportation cost. आगे डिस्कस करेंगे commonly used building stones. So commonly used building stones we can see here. Granite, it is an intrusive igneous rock which gets crystallized slowly within the earth. It is a strong, hard and porous rock. It is desirable for foundation and building material. Granite and basalt both are the igneous. It is an extrusive igneous rock which gets rapidly crystallized on the surface of earth. So that is the difference. ये surface के ऊपर cool करेगा, and this is within the earth surface, and it is hard, strong but porous. So that is the disadvantage of basalt. ये थोड़ा porous रहेगा, ये granite porous नहीं रहेगा. And basalt have internal fractures. So इसी के कारण इसमें जो है porosity high रहेगी and इसमें porosity कम रहेगी. Slate की बात करें, it is metamorphous and being majorly used for flooring, interior or for exterior wall facing. Now limestone, it is a sedimentary rock and it is used as a coarse aggregate for concrete production. It is also being used in production of cement and lime. So highly used material है. तो जहाँ पे limestone के क्वारी रहेगी, माइनिंग जहाँ पे ज़्यादा होगी वहाँ पे ही सीमेंट की प्लांट ज़्यादा होने की पॉसिबिलिटी, और वहीं पे हम लोग सीमेंट प्लांट एस्टेब्लिश करते हैं. मार्बल, मेटामॉर्फिक लाइमस्टोन बट हार्डर देन लाइमस्टोन, यूज्ड फॉर इंटीरियर वर्क्स और वॉल और कॉलम केसिंग.